This is Jarrod Horak. Welcome to my latest Road to Kentucky Derby 2022 points race video in my series. I'm going to be covering the Los Alamitos Futurity in this video. Then I have a second Derby of points race video this week. I'm going to be doing the Springboard Mile from Remington Park. Some other videos that I'm going to be covering in this series in the coming weeks: the Gun Runner Stakes from Fairgrounds on December 26th, the Smarty Jones Stakes from Oakland Park on January 1st. Then I have the Jerome from Aqueduct on January 7th, the Sham from Santa Anita Park on January 8th. You will find all of those videos and more on my YouTube channel. I'm also doing the Road to the Kentucky Oaks 2023 points race video series. So far, I'm 4 for 8 in that series. I've had the last 3 Oaks points races. I've had my top choices get the job done, and I've given out some exactas and trifectas as well. So stay tuned to my YouTube channel for all of those videos coming up. Now we're going to do the Los Alamitos Futurity in this video. Before I get into that, if you're interested in my full card analysis from Santa Anita Park, right now I'm on a full card break. Santa Anita begins the day after Christmas on December 26th, and it will run all the way through June of 2023. So those full cards can be found at the runawayhorse.com on my sales page. You can purchase individual full cards, weekly and weekend packages, and the entire meet. runawayhorse.com on my sales page. Now for the Los Al Futurity, it's been run at Los Alamitos Race Course since 2014, and from 2014 to 2020, trainer Bob Baffert saddled the winner of this race. In 2014, it was Dortmund, and then after that, he had More Spirit, Mastery, and Mackenzie, Improbable in 2018, and then 1,000 Words and Spielberg. And then last year, he had Messier, and he was the heavy favorite, but he did not win. Last year, it was Slow Down Andy for trainer Doug O'Neill, jockey Mario Gutierrez, and Redham Racing, upsetting Messier in that race and getting the job done. So now Baffert has 3 horses in the 5-horse field this year, and there's probably a good chance that he'll get back on the beam and have a winner in this race. But we'll see. We'll do the analysis, and we'll see what we think about this race. And we're going to be doing the 4th race at Los Alamitos Race Course for Saturday, December 17th, 2022. The Grade 2, $200,000 Los Al Futurity for 2-year-olds, a mile and a 16th on the main track. Scheduled post time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Tall Boy for trainer Leandro Mora. He's Doug O'Neill's assistant, and he will break from the inside post. This one's a Calumet Farm-owned son of Lookin' at Lucky. Umberto Rispoli will ride, and he was aboard for all 3 starts. In his career debut, he was 20-1. He broke slow. He raced wide. He was 5th, beaten 16 lengths. They added Blinker's second time out at Del Mar, and in that race, that was a sprint race, a maiden claiming 80,000. He rallied from 6th place from the inside post to finish 2nd, beaten 3/4 of a length. The show finisher was the next out winner. Then last time, back in the maiden special weight ranks, he had an outer post in a sprint race at Del Mar, and he was a well-beaten 3rd at 10-1 odds. So now, second start after a layoff, he's going to stretch out in distance. He's going to save all the ground behind the speed and try to rally in the stretch. Carmel Road is number 2, and he's one of 3 Bob Baffert entrants, and they paid $650,000 for this son of Quality Road. His career debut, he was the heavy favorite, but he broke slow. He did not have a great trip. He ended up finishing 3rd, beaten a length and a half. Not a terrible effort at all. And then second time out, they stretched him out from 5 furlongs to a mile. He was able to get out there and control the pace, and he kicked away and he won easily. And then the show finisher was the next out winner. They shipped him to Keeneland for the Grade 1 Breeders' Futurity. He drew post 14. He was stalking, and he was fairly wide considering that post position. And then he was never able to get seriously involved. He just got tired of stalking wide, and he finished 13th, beating 39 lengths. So now they're going to try to bounce back in here, moving him back to Southern California, reuniting him with Juan Hernandez, who was aboard for the debut, and he had a 5-furlong bullet at Santa Anita Park on December 9th. Number 3, Fort Bragg. This one is taking blinkers off for trainer Bob Baffert, and they paid $700,000 for this son of Tappet. And in his career debut, he was 4-1. He was facing his stablemates, Speedboat Beach and Hijazi. They were both highly regarded, and they were 1-2 there, and Fort Bragg was well clear of the rest. Speedboat Beach was a next out stakes winner. Hijazi still a maiden, but he is stakes placed. And then Fort Bragg in his next start, it looked like he was going to graduate. He was the heavy favorite. He crossed the line first, but he was placed 2nd through disqualification. And then last time out, he was back in a maiden race since he was disqualified in that second time out race. They added blinkers last time. Edwin Maldonado got him to the front from the inside post. He controlled the pace, and he won by 3/4 of a length. The runner-up was the next out winner. So now this one gets Flavien Prat aboard this time. He's been winning races with Baffert recently. Baffert is strong with the blinkers off move, and he should be forwardly placed from the outset. Number 4 is Practical Move for trainer Tim Yakteen. This one is a $230,000 purchase, and he's another one that is removing blinkers. He wore blinkers in all of his starts. His first 2 starts were in sprint races. He was second, beaten 6 lengths behind Cave Rock in his debut. Cave Rock, highly regarded Baffert trainee. He won the American Pharoah Stakes. He was second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile as the favorite. And then in his second career start, he ran into another Baffert runner, National Treasure. Another one, he was stakes placed in his last couple starts in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile, American Pharoah. He was third there, not a bad effort. And then they stretched him out in distance. So he went from 2 sprints to a route. And in that route race, he stalked. He was in mid-pack. He finished second, beaten a length and a half. Now, Fort Bragg beat him there, but they took Fort Bragg down, placed Practical Move first through disqualification. And then last time they turned him back in distance in the Grade 3 Bob Hope Stakes, and he finished an even, clear third in that 5-horse field. So now he's back over a route of ground, and they're going to take blinkers off. Ramon Vasquez has been winning races with Tim Yakteen recently, and I would expect that this son of Practical Joke will probably be sitting a few lengths off the lead and trying to pounce in the stretch. Arabian Lion is number 5, and he rounds out the field for Baffert. He's a $600,000 Justify colt. Distorted Humor is the dam sire, and this one really good in his debut. He was able to get out there and control the pace from post 6 in a 7-horse field, and he just dominated that race, winning by an easy 3 lengths. He had blinkers that day. He took blinkers off in his second start, and that second start was at Keeneland. And in that race, he stalked. He made a bid for the lead, but he wasn't able to outfinish the winner of that race. And but the top 2 were just miles clear of the rest. Giant Mischief was the winner there. He's actually going to run in the Springboard Mile for trainer Brad Cox. But Arabian Lion, as I said, more than 17 lengths clear of the show. That was a fast race. The top 2 ran quality races that day. So he lost nothing in defeat as the favorite. So now he's going to go sprint to route after 2 sprints. That's usually a good angle. And he's been firing bullet workouts for this. So this race definitely goes through Bob Baffert. And not a great betting race either, but I'm going to pick Arabian Lion on top. I liked him last time. I was really impressed with his debut as well, winning easily as the favorite. John Velasquez rode in the debut, and now he's going to get back aboard here. And that last race, as I said, that was a quality race. The top 2 really ran well in that race. And now he's gone from 6 furlongs to 7 furlongs to a mile and a 16th. So there's 2 sprints to a route, good angle. Baffert, very good first route. He's got a good post here where he can either get out there and set the pace if nobody goes, or he can track outside and try to get first run. So Arabian Lion will be my top choice. I'll make Practical Move my second choice for Tim Yakteen. I think with blinkers off, getting back around 2 turns, maybe there's a bit more in the tank, and then Fort Bragg will round out my top 3. If I can get, I don't think I can get much of a price on Arabian Lion. A win bet if I can get even money, but I don't even know if that's possible. And then I'll just play a one-way exacta with Arabian Lion, the 5 over the 4 Practical Move. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you like this content. And that will wrap up this video. I'll be back, and I'm going to be doing the Springboard Mile for my second video this week. Until I see you next time, good luck at the races.